class, we're going to be focusing on easing back and pelvic pain. This is a great class to do as a warm-up or a cool down, or if you're just noticing that things are feeling achy and stiff, to help ease that tension. If you happen to have some yoga blocks or a tennis or lacrosse ball, go ahead and grab that and let's get started. We're going to get started laying on our backs today. And it's really all about what you are feeling as we're moving today. So coming flat on your back, and I just want you to start and do a scan, noticing the curve in your neck, the pressure maybe in between those shoulder blades. Work your way down to your low back, hips, pelvis. Take a breath in, and it doesn't have to be a big breath, just a gentle breath, and observe what you're feeling. And then exhale, gently let it go. Good, take another breath in. Exhale, let it go. And you can even take those hands and just place them at the bottom of your rib cage. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. And we're going to keep coming back to this next movement and seeing how it changes throughout class. So what I want you to think of, it's just our pelvis moving. So on the inhale, you're going to think of a little lift arch of your tailbone, but we don't want the ribs flaring up and our head moving. And then on the exhale, you're just going to gently tuck that tailbone underneath. Inhale, a little lift. Exhale, blow out candles, little tuck. Inhale, lifting. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be really far. You're just exploring and seeing how your low back is moving, checking in with the control and coordination, because sometimes it can feel pretty hitchy or uncoordinated or stiff. Maybe you notice it working your way up into your low back. Good. We've got 3, 2, 1 more here. Nice. And then you're going to go ahead and grab the ball. If you do not have a ball, what you'll do is roll up your yoga mat, maybe 3 or 4 inches, and you're just going to place that just along the top of your glute area. If you've got the ball, we're going to start on our left-hand side. You are going to take the ball, find that bone in the front of your pelvis, and then move the ball about 3 inches back behind. And you're going to gently place the ball there, kind of rock your hips from side to side. You might find a tender area. We're doing our glutes. Specifically glute med and glute min on the side there. And if you've got the rolled up yoga mat, what you can do is bring your knees in towards your chest. Just kind of rock your legs over towards the left and back up. Ooh. And if you find a spot that's really talking to you, you can kind of sink into it. Make sure you're not gripping or holding any tension. If the ball feels like it's too much, you could do it on a carpeted area or take a towel and place a towel over it. Or you could even do this standing at the wall and you can control the pressure. So the myofascial release technique, and 30 to 60 seconds is plenty. What we're looking to do is create hydration in our tissues. We're releasing hyaluronic acid. But if you're like, oh, this is great, I'm gonna roll for 10 minutes, you end up producing too much, and that creates more tension and tightness in the area, which is what we're not looking for. Oof. Nice breath in. Maybe let the legs rock in and out. Nice breath in. Oh my goodness, slowly let it go. So if you tend to be a glute gripper, that was totally me when I was dealing with years of hip and back pain. When we clench our glutes and squeeze them tight all of the time, that compresses our posterior pelvic floor muscles and our low back SI area, creating lots of tension. And if we can release these glutes, that can help with that. One more breath on this side. And then we get the other side to do. Oh, goodness. All right. Just take a moment, take a breath in, be aware of left side versus the right side. So if you've got the yoga mat, bring those knees in and let's just go over towards the right-hand side, moving in and out. If you've got the ball, we're finding the bone at the front and going about 3 inches to the side. Oh my goodness. And we're just rolling along the tops of those glutes more towards the outside. And notice, is one side tighter than the other side? Use your breath. So you can rock the hips in and out. You can lift those knees coming up and down, or you can just hold on a spot trying to sink into that area. Any combination of all those. Oh my goodness. Usually my left side is way tighter, but my right, I'm like, what is going on? Since in our place in Asheville, we end our nights with pickleball instead of our nightly walks. Oh goodness. I gotta get in pickleball shape. Oh, take a breath in. Exhale, sink. Good, let's just take one more breath in here. Nice job. And then slowly coming off the ball, let's make your way onto your side. Let's come all the way up, and you're gonna find a comfortable position kneeling. If you've got the blocks, you can place them in front, or you could also have your hands down on the ground. We're gonna take our right leg, scoot that right leg out towards the side, hinging, folding forward. So first, we're just going to get movement with this right leg, working on our rotation. So you're gonna rotate that right leg up towards the ceiling, and it comes from the hip, so you're not just moving the ankle. And then we're gonna bring that leg back down. You're gonna rotate the leg, lift it up, and bring it back down. Make sure your spine's nice and flat so we're not rounded out. If you have to be up a little higher, that's okay. You're pressing down into the top of that left shin. Now this might feel good and you're gonna stay here. If you'd like to add on, we're gonna add a little movement with our pelvis. So as we start to rotate that right leg down, we're gonna send our hips over towards the right hand side and then bring them over towards the left as you rotate the leg out. Rotate down, the hips go to the left. So it's like you're kind of swishing your hips from side to side and moving that pelvis. It might not move a whole lot, and that's perfectly okay, but you're checking in what's moving, what's not, where can you use your breath. And as we're breathing in here, really focus on that low back area. Think of the breath going in between those sit bones. Hip rotation is really important when it comes to low back pain, and oftentimes it's that rotation inward that we're limited in that can contribute to back pain. And the same thing with pelvic pain as well. 3, 2, nice job. Last 1. Then we're gonna take that right leg, bring your right leg in. Left leg is gonna come out, reach out through that leg, send those hips behind, hands to the ground or down on a block, and you're gonna press that right shin down in towards the ground. We're gonna start with the rotation, rotate the leg up, and then back down. Rotate, lift up, and then drop it down. How does the hip on the left side move compared to your right side? And go lengthening out through the crown of your head. Nice breath in. Nice breath out. And you can continue along like this, or if you'd like to add on, when we rotate the leg out, the hips go over towards the right, or the pelvis goes to the right. Rotate that left leg down, the hips go to the left. Nice job. And there's not just one quick, I wish there was, quick fix for all of this, but it's really learning how your body moves and doing a combination of movements, because that's what we do throughout our day. So if we do things like sitting all day or behind our computer or devices, things tend to get stiff and tight. We hold our breath. Oh, and that all plays into it. Well, one more time here. Ooh. Nice job. Lower that back down. Both legs come back. And then we're gonna make our way, come back down onto your back. And I just wanna check in with that pelvic rocking and see if you notice any difference. If you do, awesome. One of those exercises is great for you to work on. So we're gonna start with that pelvis. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, little tuck. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, tuck. How does the control feel How's the breath feel? What's that movement feeling like? Can it move a little bit more? Nice job. All right, let's gently make our way onto your side. And we're gonna come all the way up into standing. Moving in and out of these next two positions. So starting at the front of your mat, you'll press down into your feet, spread those toes, bring your hands in towards heart center, and let's take that right leg, scoot your right leg back. Press down into your feet. Think of lifting up out of the waist. Nice breath in. We're gonna hinge forward over the front thigh. So think of that left sit bone going back, right knee coming forward. This hinge is really important for creating that lengthening in the back. Press into the foot, pull yourself, come back up, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. Good. Push into that foot, come back up. Now this time, we're gonna take a breath in, hands come towards heart center. Really send the breath to the low back, sit bones, lengthen that leg back. Exhale, drive into the foot, pull yourself, come up. So you'll definitely start to feel that left glute firing up as well. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, press, come back up. Last one, inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, drive those arms back up overhead. Now we're gonna straighten out through that left leg, hop your back foot in maybe 1 or 2 steps, and we're gonna take the entire left leg and rotate that in a little bit. Now you can place blocks on either side if you'd like, or keep your hands on your left thigh. Same thing, we're still sending that sit bone back. Hinge forward till you feel a little bit of a pull down along the back of the thigh. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit more down that outside of the leg too, just because of the direction we rotated it in. And then pull yourself, come back up. Inhale, hinge forward, send those sit bones back. Exhale, come back up. So this is a nerve glide. If it feels like your hamstrings are always super tight and you stretch and nothing happens, sometimes it's our nerves and our nervous systems. So by doing gentle nerve glides, so you're not going till you feel the biggest stretch, just gently ease in and out. It helps release that tension. And then by rotating the leg in, we're getting a different nerve. It's called our sural nerve down that outside. Good. Let's do one more on this side. Nice. Pull yourself, come back up. And then let's step that right foot forward, both feet facing forward. Awareness of the two sides. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, bring those hands down towards heart center. Take that left leg, step your left leg back, coming into that lunge position, pressing into the feet, lift up out of the waist, sweep those arms up overhead. Now we're breathing into those sit bones. So on your breath in, hands come towards heart center and we hinge forward. Left knee goes forward. Exhale, drive into the foot, pull yourself, come back up. Inhale, hinge. Think of opening up those sit bones. Exhale, press, come back up. And you don't have to have a really big stance. It's more working on this hip hinge coming forward, send the breath. And then press those arms back up. Nice. Inhale, come forward. Drive into the foot, spread those toes back up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press and lift. Awesome. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press and lift. Now we're gonna take that back leg, hop it in 1 or 2 steps, straighten out the front leg, and we're gonna rotate the entire leg in towards the middle. Still thinking of pulling that right sit bone back. You're gonna send the hips back, slide the hand down, and then pull yourself, come back up. And you stop right when you start to feel that little bit of a stretch. Slide it forward and come back up. We're not using the back to pull ourselves up. You're pushing into those feet, coming up and down. Inhale down, exhale back up. Does one side feel a little different than the other? Can you go further on one side than the other? I'm just noticing all those little differences side to side. Last one here. Nice. Turn that foot back to face the front and step it forward. Now we're going to come all the way back down. Coming onto your knees. You could also do this one standing if it is uncomfortable on your knees. We're gonna take our right foot, scoot your right foot out in front. Think of a little tuck of this left hip underneath as you're driving that foot down. Right hand comes to the inside, left arm reaches up and over. Lengthen through those fingertips and then pull yourself, come back up. Good. Inhale, reach, lengthen through those fingertips. Arms go opposite direction. Press the left shin in towards the ground. Nice stretch. And you're sending your breath all the way down to the front of this left hip. Pull yourself, come back up. Bend and reach over towards the side. Pull yourself back up. Over towards that side. Gentle lift back up. Nice. One more time. Over towards the side. And then pull yourself, come back up. Right knee comes back. Left leg is gonna go out in front. Think of the right hip, little tuck underneath. Rib cage stays over your pelvis. Left hand comes to the inside, right arm reaches overhead. And you're bending over towards the side, arms reaching opposite direction. Breathe into the front of that right hip. And then pull yourself, come back up. Keep pressing the left foot, right shin down into the ground and back up. Oops. Ooh, falling over. That's okay if you wibble wobble. You can also put extra padding under that right knee or your knees to help with this. And again, you can do the same exact thing standing in a lunge position. Good. We're gonna do one more time, going over towards the side. And then pull yourself, come back up. Let's make our way down onto our back. And then we're gonna come right back into that pelvic rocking. On the inhale, think of a little lift. Exhale, a little tuck. What's different? What's changed? Making sure the upper body isn't helping out and it's just our pelvis and our low back moving. Oftentimes when we have pain, we clench, we grip, we hold everything tight, and then our body becomes stiff and tight and moves as a unit. So being able to segment things out and move your pelvis without moving the upper part of your spine is really helpful. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. Nice. You're just gonna straighten out through those legs. Bring your arms by your side, let them rest out to the side. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Take another big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Check in with the spine from when we first started, so the back of your neck, that mid-back area, going into the low back. What do you feel? What do you notice? Let's keep getting heavier on the mat. The breath, breathing out to the sides, front, back of your rib cage. Exhale, letting it go. So especially if you noticed a big difference with the rocking forward and backwards with your pelvis, this is a great routine to keep coming back to, or maybe you really noticed a difference after one particular exercise and you can easily add that into your routine. Let's take one more big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Slowly slide those legs in. Make your way onto your side. Come all the way up. Find a comfortable seated position. We're gonna take a nice big cleansing breath in. Lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center. Thanking your body for today's practice. If you really enjoyed these exercises and want to continue learning more about easing back and pelvic pain, we have our 30-day resilient back and pelvic challenge right up here that you might enjoy. And I also put lots of other resources for you down below in the description box. Keep up the fabulous work, and I cannot wait to see you in the next class.